Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? And today I'll be bringing you a story time of road rage and why I don't fuck with the wrong people on the highway. This is a personal story, so please enjoy. And if you do, like and subscribe. So let's get into it. This story takes place about a week ago on the weekend from one recording. I was driving to the New Jersey beaches on the highway, like right after paying our toll with Easy Pass, and I was just head in this book, surprisingly, because I would not like read for fun over the summer, but we had summer reading. I know we're getting drilled by our English teachers the first day, but somehow I managed to, I didn't even know this, but I picked like the shortest book on the list, so thank God I finished that in like 2 hours, so that was fun. Well, not fun, but good. And I was reading this book, and we just get out. There's like this massive traffic jam. I cannot emphasize it enough. It's massive. We're just stuck there between like cars, like that cool math game where they like move cars to like get to the end. And these people come up to the left of our car, and I mean obviously there's gonna be a car to our left too in the lane, but because there's all these tolls. But these people, they have the right to, cause like they act like we're the problem of the traffic jam, even though we're like mega behind. And he just slams on his horn 4 times. Like, what does he have the right? Like, the first 3 times we just ignored it. The 4th time my dad had enough, like, he was the driver, just flipped him off. No, you should never do this, but, like, he just wasn't going to take shit from that guy. And chances are the guy honking wasn't that smart, and I guess he just took his chances in the moment. But this guy pulls up, like, scooches up a little bit, like, a couple seconds later. I'm, like, barely taking note of it, so these details aren't the best, but this is, like, based on what happened. He gets out of his car. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, we can't tell at first, but he's wearing a wife beater, which seemed pretty fitting, because like you could see his wife is like some girl. Like, I don't know if it was a wife, probably a girlfriend. They look like you could tell they're on drugs by like the dude's pupils and his pure anger, and it was definitely probably fitting that it's a wife beater. But she had like a cigarette calling us slurs, a lot of N and F that definitely do not fit, but we just didn't. Obviously we're not gonna take offense to that. But the guy gets out. It's like some 6'5" Puerto Rican guy who you don't want to fuck with, obviously. He looks jacked. He has Troy Polamalu tattoos. Like I said, he has the wife beater. And he just walks up to our car. Like, what is he going to do? The doors are locked. Like, this is where, like, I really take note of the situation. Like, before I just, like, was paying attention a little bit, but it didn't, like, escalate. But it did escalate quick. Because this dude just straight punches our front window where my dad's in. And I don't know if he would have kept going. He just punched it once with full force. But he might have kept going if he didn't see, kids. I wish I got that on video. I mean, we probably pressed charges, but we didn't go through that. But he gets back in his car. They're still screaming stuff. Everyone around us like, what an idiot. But my dad said he probably could have done something if it weren't for the family in the car, so, But that just takes into perspective. You don't mess with people on the road, especially that dude. Especially he looked on drugs, so he probably had a gun. We'd have popped our ass like pop pop, like it's freaking O Block or some shit, which we don't even deserve because that dude's a psycho. But you never mess with people on the road. Just know that shit. Before you just don't do that because you don't know how many crazy people, especially in highways where like a bunch of national people are traveling. My theory was this dude was just going to get his next dose of whatever the fuck cheap-ass heroin he had to get. But who knows. Anyway, more of the story. Don't fuck with people on the road. Thank you for watching today, guys. And please subscribe. Thanks. Peace out.